Good morning. Happy Wednesday morning, breathers. Ahoy to everyone.
Ahoy.
Ahoy. We've got Boss Man Matt this morning.
Ahoy.
John, the voice, has graced us 2 days in a row. We love it. We love it.
Good morning. Ahoy.
Glad your schedule is allowing. And, of course, we have Nikki G sitting in the producer's seat.
Ahoy.
Ahoy, everybody.
I had no camera on today.
Oh.
All right, well,
What happened to your camera? Just forgot to turn it on.
we gave him a microphone, but no camera.
You can have one without
One or the
There we
other.
go.
But,
Not
but
both.
one
Still
would,
no.
would be more significant than the other because as long as they could hear you, the show could go on.
The show could.
But if they couldn't hear you, we would just be in here miming.
There
we go.
That was like yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No microphone.
no microphone.
And yet you wanted to just chit chat away yesterday. That's okay. Nikki G. Let's see. The World Series went on last night, and apparently the Yankees are going to try and make a game of this.
They finally got the bats going last
They did.
night.
Did you watch it?
A little too late, but yeah, they and grand slam.
Yep.
And that was I mean, you could feel the energy because it's like the fans are just like
Yeah.
finally, something. But it was like,
But then the Dodgers came back and got another run.
right. But it was 11-4 though. I mean, at the end.
Well, at the end
so,
of it, but
yeah.
it was
five-four.
after that granny. It was 5
five,
to
four.
3,
Five.
and then they got 5-4. And I thought, I don't think the Dodgers are shook, and they
No,
weren't.
I mean their roster is unbelievable. I mean they are a stellar squad. What they did, I don't know if you paid much attention to it when they structured the contract with Ohtani and everything, how it's all backloaded.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty brilliant. Was from a GM perspective, so they could have so many more good players and be able to pay a lot of different people. And yeah, they're going to be good they could be even better next year.
Think about Shohei. He doesn't speak a lick of English, or
Not really.
It kind of looks that way.
His agent sure does, though, especially on those betting apps.
Yeah,
$20 on the Yankees.
yeah. That his agent is surely no longer, is he?
I have no idea.
Well, I just wonder what it was like. How is it in the dugout with him? He doesn't understand very much, doesn't talk.
I think as long as he's just up there just hitting everything in the world in and around the park, I don't think anyone cares for them, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't
They
know.
winning.
speak the same language.
You keep winning.
Hitting.
All good.
Hitting and winning.
I don't know, guys. I think I'd like to have some camaraderie with my team,
Well, there's others.
I'm sure he picks up a few phrases here and there.
hey
I'm
buddy,
sure.
or atta boy. What kind of
I
thing?
know.
are you
I know
thinking?
one phrase he picked up when he struck out one time, and they panned, and you could very easily read his lips. That was, I think, he's picked up on that English word.
Shocky, Saki. What was it? What was the word?
I mean, it's the F word, but
Started with an F.
No.
When I worked at IBP, there was several Hispanics that didn't speak very good English at all, and the words they picked up were they were a lot of F words. A lot of they picked up those pretty quickly.
Well, if we didn't speak so poorly,
Yeah,
they'd pick out
they
better
learned
words
it from somewhere, right?
We could have said, "Oh shucks," instead of "off
golly gee willikers.
Fudge sickles,
fartology."
I love it. I love it. Jeff says it. Ahoy, skipper.
ahoy skipper.
Ahoy, skipper.
Skipper, it is then, huh?
That seems to fit.
I'm in.
Flows very glibly off the tongue.
Let's see. I don't see myself calling me the skipper, but
Well,
maybe I will.
I don't call
The
myself
skipper
boss man.
here,
He doesn't
boss
call
man.
himself-
I don't kind of walk around like, hi, I'm John the Voice. What's your name? Like that isn't,
I'm going to put it on my cards. Skipper.
Skipper.
If we see that, we call it Captain. Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Ooh. Now we're getting somewhere.
But in the spirit of the Yankees, there is only one captain, which is Derek Jeter, like the captain. Tip it to the captain.
Okay, you say so. Look at that fancy thing.
There you go. So Don, Jeff, Denise, Megan, Paula, Jimmy, all checked in.
Good morning to you all.
And good morning to all of you lurkers out there who don't comment in the comments.
There are a lot of ahoy people that just don't chime in.
Dawn was the one that came to me and ahoyed me. She was just out of the blue. She got out of a car and said, ahoy.
Yep. She says she's
Hell yeah. Now I know you're a morning breather without knowing you're a
Absolutely.
morning
She says
breather.
she's
Tell me you're a morning breather without telling me you're a morning
She's
breather.
at the Whitetail Estates in Lockridge this morning. She
Like it.
says.
We need to have bumper stickers made. Ahoy.
Ahoy.
Have you been ahoyed today?
I've gotten suggestions that we need to decorate the backdrop with some Ahoy gear. The problem is we use the studio for.
I was going to say, this is your
Well, like
building.
what? What, like what?
Huh?
Just put a screen up.
Yeah.
Hey, who's driving the usage of this place when it comes to the
we
video
have
side?
Other shows as well.
Somebody else
so-
sits here?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, John has sat there.
Greta sits here.
Greta sits there.
I'm just saying, we could do, if we have to have a gosh darn fathead of me over on that wall over there, we could easily do something back here. I mean, come on.
I'm not saying we couldn't.
We did talk about you one day that you weren't here.
Several of them. I
Couple
went
weeks.
back and watched multiple shows. Yes, in fact.
Well, not a lot. I mean,
you know.
not bad stuff. But they said, well, John's here in spirit.
Yeah. I'm always watching.
He's looking. He's looking at me too. I don't understand.
Kind of
it.
creepy.
What the hell's going on, guys? I had a thought this morning. You know how when we're younger, we yearned. We wanted just couldn't wait till we could stay up late. Mm-hmm. They late, and you still get up and go to school or go up and go to work or whatever. But it was kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
You come back and say, "Oh, I got 4 hours sleep. It was awesome."
Yep.
Right?
Not anymore, man.
Not anymore.
Take a
This is
4-hour
what I
nap.
thought about this morning. It was 9:30. I wanted to watch more of the World Series, but no, I had to get lights out, man. It was time for bed.
Saturday Night Live, man. When I was a kid, it's like if your parents let you stay up Saturday Night Live, of course you made it because you were like driven. I want to watch Saturday Night Live, and you see like the monologue, and then you're out.
Yeah.
Or usually when the news started, the update, which now is the best part. But now it's like, nah, I'll watch it tomorrow or not at all.
There's lots of those things. I don't know what else.
I'm still holding in the camp of the I'm such a night person, and so like last night I was up till midnight. I don't know. And there's sometimes I get I sleep sooner than that or whatever else, but it's like my brain just fires on all cylinders in the evening. And in the morning, I'm like, why?
exactly.
Why did I
What
do
was I
this?
doing?
I'm like, could I be I would be so beautiful. If I could be as tired at night as I am in the morning. Like that would be stupendous. To which some would say, you can, John. Just wake up super early every day.
You just get early, or you just get older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it just kind of naturally
There's a
happens.
comedian out there that talks about your alarm clock, how you negotiate with your alarm clock. It's like, well, if I don't brush my teeth quite as long, I can sleep for another minute.
My
Or
bet-
if my
yes.
shower's faster, I can.
Your math skills are never as sharp as they are when you're laying there hitting the snooze button in the morning and you are calculating exactly how much time it's going to take you to
Exactly.
do whatever it is you need to do.
Brush my teeth, comb my hair. I can do that in 30 seconds.
Correct. Actually incorrect, but that's beside the point.
Correct.
I dilly-dallied this morning. I took my time and did a good job doing my hair.
Yeah, well,
I
your
can see
hair
that,
looks
yes. It's very
fantastic.
pristine today. Very regal, if you will.
Thank you. Are there any other examples that you guys can think of that, I mean, another one I think about is I couldn't wait to have my first drink at a bar, and then drank irresponsibly as a youngin' for quite a while.
Right.
And now I'm a much better social drinker.
I know. That
I know you're not. You quit, but
I used to be.
Yeah.
The day I turned 21 is in Mount Pleasant, as at college, and actually it's where the police station is now, but it was a grocery store at the time.
Oh.
It's where I bought my first legal beer, and I took up my 12-pack, and I was all excited, and they didn't even card me. And I was pissed.
You're like, the whole time? Like I've been doing this the whole time?
I was ready to go. I had it ready. She
Oh, that's
just
hilarious.
checked me out. I paid my cash. I was pissed. Truly pissed.
So I didn't have my first drink till I was 30.
okay.
That's
That's because that was you were at that college for a long time, and
I mean, it was just life. I mean, even when I was out of college and work, I never did. And then I was in Lubbock, Texas.
okay.
Lubbock, Texas is where I had my first drink. So
What was it? What was the drink of choice in Lubbock?
You know what?
Was it just a Lone Star or something?
No. It was it was a local sports bar. I was there and I had a Dos Equis.
Oh,
was my first ever
that's a
was my first
good
ever
beer.
alcoholic beverage. It was good. It was on tap actually. It was tasty.
Give me a dose on tap.
My dad gave me my first beer. I think I was 15. I just finished a triathlon. He goes, "Here you go."
I had a kid.
Yeah. Yeah, it didn't work out so well for him or I.
Oh,
But,
I'm sure not.
but
I'm trying to think of other things that you wanted to do. And
Ray
now-
says the feature where the young stays up late is hardwired into humans. He says the young primate stays awake while the rest of the group sleeps at night.
huh?
I meant to say where the rest of
Yeah.
the group sleeps at night. So I think growing up, and depending on how you grew up, right? If you felt the feelings of like being suppressed or, whatever else, or if you felt like complete freedom, there was differences to where you're like, I can't wait to grow up and make my own decisions.
Yeah.
And then we're like, oh, how foolish were we?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I can't wait to go, I can do whatever I want. Yeah, you can do whatever you want, but you also have to take care of everything. And on top of that, it's like we can make dumb decisions when we're young, and there's more leeway. And there's usually
you
less.
get a little pass.
You
here
get a
and
little
there.
pass, yeah. I was having this conversation with someone, I think just yesterday, and I said, the difference is that when you make choices now, like the repercussions are far more,
Right.
exceedingly more reaching. When you have kids and it's very different. And now when you're 18 and I'll even say 25, people are just like, And in some cases, some of you can even say in their 20s, oh yeah, it's fine. You get upper 30s, close to 40 and above. It's like, yeah, no,
God dang it, you know better.
you
by
know
now.
better. You just know better. Yeah.
And then your mornings are really hard. So
Yeah.
Just being tired. Yeah. Cindy says her first drink was with the preacher's daughter. They're 14. Walked to the Westchester Cemetery, had their first drink.
The
You
Westchester.
guys having a
Cemetery.
seance, Cindy, or was it the cemetery? What are we doing?
She said the preacher
Nobody
made us
talks when the cemetery.
The preacher made us each drink a half gallon of milk when we got home.
Oh boy. That's good. Probably didn't end well. Yeesh.
Did you at least get some Chips Ahoy with it, or
Yeah,
something?
exactly.
I would have hoped.
Beer and milk. Church wine, milk.
Well, I don't know. Deep thoughts from the Morning Breath crew this morning.
There you go.
Hey, speaking of milk, can we talk about this Walmart robbed of milk by a man in a cow costume?
Yep, sure.
Have at it.
Have at
Did
it.
you see that transition right there? I mean,
Look at you go. John.
just went rogue.
He's the king of Segway.
Well, we were talking about, we were looking at some of these ones yesterday, and I'm like, what is this? So at 10:35 p.m. on April 26, 2011, a long time ago, Jonathan Payton, aged 18, walked into Walmart.
See, he gets a pass.
Yeah, age 18. I don't know about this one. I'm not giving him a pass. Walked into Walmart on all fours. So he was doing the woke agenda, with you can be a cat or whatever else back in 2011. Anyway, I digress. All right. So he was wearing a cow costume. He obtained a shopping cart. How do you do that on all fours? Rose to a bipedal stance and headed into the grocery area. The cow-suited shopper pushed the cart to the milk section and loaded 26 gallons. Then Payton simply rolled the cart out of the store, possibly unaware that his entire visit had been, of course, been documented on surveillance cameras.
He had to know.
Yeah, he didn't get too far. It was soon reported that a man in a cow suit was trying to give milk away outside the store.
What's wrong with that?
Can we just stop there for a
Well-
second?
Did he buy? He bought it.
No,
No.
you weren't
I
listening.
thought-
He
I
just
wasn't.
walked out of the store.
I wasn't.
Loaded
I
up
was
the cart
daydreaming
and
for a
just
minute.
walked out the front door.
That's hurtful, Tim. All right. So, for those who weren't listening at home, like Tim, we'll back up. Yes, he just loaded the 26 gallons and rolled out of the
I
store.
thought you said he went through and paid for it.
No, I said possibly unaware that his entire visit had been documented on surveillance cameras. I
but
can see how
before
that sounds the same,
yeah,
but
before that, I thought you said he paid for it. Makes no difference. I was daydreaming,
so
like I am right now, Nick.
I was listening, John.
Payton apparently had a few takers though, and abandoned the milk in the parking lot. He had few takers. That didn't happen. He fled the scene and he ditched his cow costume. Payton was caught at the McDonald's across the street
Wait,
and charged for stealing roughly $92 worth of milk, and his cow costume was recovered as well. So you go in the store you're going to steal something. They'll never notice me. I'm on
never-
all fours in a cow costume.
costume.
Brilliant idea number one. Then you load it up and walk outside, and instead of just vacating the premises and hightailing it out of there, you stand outside the store like a wannabe Chick-fil-A cow and handing out milk. And then you're like, nah, this isn't going well. They'll never catch me. I'm just going to go across the street and post up at this McDonald's.
Who would take that milk? If you were in Walmart and somebody
No.
came out and said, "Here's a gallon of milk, you can have it."
Dressed in a cow costume.
Nope. Not even dressed in a cow costume. Somebody's just handing out milk.
I'd be like, no.
Nah, I think I'll be all right.
But especially, but if it was a cow costume, maybe the store is putting on
Maybe
a
it's a
promotion.
promotion,
Maybe
yeah.
they're just being nice. Or maybe you're wondering if, the milk came from that particular cow's udder. We don't know. I mean, there's just an issue.
And there's another reason not to take it, because you just don't know.
Nope. So, welcome back, Tim.
Welcome back, Skipper.
So I'm back to I just need more sleep.
Yeah, okay. That's legitimate. Okay, that's a good point.
I also read that this, I've talked about this now for 180 episodes or somewhere in there. Not every time, but I just read last night that people are really struggling with this time change.
Yeah, I heard something about that again last night, that it messes up kids bad, and you're supposed to start this
heart
week.
attacks go up.
Yeah, you're supposed to start this week and start going to bed earlier.
You're supposed to do stuff a couple weeks ahead of time, like I did.
Yeah,
remember?
Yeah, you did in the spring.
I trained it.
Seems like the time changer people are expecting us to all acquiesce to their nonsense. Maybe we should flip it around. You bozos figure it out and stop changing the damn time.
Well, they
worked fine in Arizona when I lived there for years. We didn't need to change it.
Keep trying to pass laws, even in Iowa, to get rid of it.
It's so dumb.
Well, so what they want to make the daylight savings time permanent. But what I read, the scientific people, it's all in the science, John.
Oh, of course,
they say they've got it wrong. We need to stay on standard time.
Yeah.
Jesus. So we'll see what we see. 7:31. We're going to go ahead and take a break, shall we, Nikki G?
Let's go for it.
All right. You're the one doing it. I'm just sitting here.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with the flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
Ahoy, morning breathers. Happy Wednesday. And welcome back.
We came back.
You're going to do weather in a little bit, but I just want to talk really brief. There's an old wives' tale out.
There's more than one.
And I'm probably not going to get it right. Red sky in the morning. No, red sky in the evening. How's it go?
Red sky in morning. Sailors take a warning.
Take warning. But you do the evening. Sailor's delight. Red sky at night, sailor's delight. No problem sailing. Red sky in the morning, sailors take warning. Mm-hmm. So I believe we're going to have a storm today.
Truly you are the skipper.
Skipper, aye, aye.
Aye, aye.
I'd like a little bit of aye, aye, please.
Ahoy.
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 So I think in the weather, you're going to find out.
We're going to talk about some thunderstorms in the weather.
Okay. Well, I don't want to steal your thunder.
And the thunder rolls.
Of course.
Because your mom now is a listener.
She is a listener. She now listens
she's
except for the
listening
day.
to you.
She might not after this week, though. She may be like, well, no, I'm out.
I didn't miss anything.
I didn't miss
anything. Hey, good morning, Megan. By the way, I just learned that you were you're on somewhere. I don't know.
Hey, we talked about those lurkers earlier. There was someone texted me yesterday who I've never actually seen in the comments here said, you guys were everywhere today on the show /podcast. LOL. I said for sure, probably my fault. He said it was like watching two squirrels playing in the timber.
Yeah, we're not done yet either.
Oh no.
You
just wait.
You talk about a piece of artwork, and I don't know where it was. A piece of artwork. It's expected to bring $1.5 million at auction.
Is it the one that is it a Van Gogh one?
It is a banana, a literal fresh banana.
Huh?
Duct taped to a wall.
How are the
So they're selling it for $1.5 million. So you may ask, well, how are they doing that?
who's buying it?
I would be asking that actually.
But you don't get the original banana because I'm sure they go rotten.
You think?
Yeah. What you get is a fresh banana, a roll of duct tape, and a certificate of authenticity along with instructions on how to display. $1.5 million. And it's literally a banana on a white wall with duct tape.
Okay, guys, this only works. This only works if somebody pays for
Exactly.
Who in their right mind is like, here, let me show you this pristine banana art that I got? I mean, like, sounds like a pickup, like a terrible pickup line by some old drunk dude at a bar. Hey, can I show you my banana art? You know what I mean? Like, what who, I'm sorry, Tim, but who buys this shit?
it. Come here.
Come here. Banana duct tape to the chest.
What are we doing?
But I have a certificate of authenticity.
We have
I
lost
bought
it.
the real thing. This is a fake, but I bought the real
Got
thing.
the real banana.
Yes. So they give you a fresh banana, roll of duct tape, and a certificate of authenticity.
I truly would like to meet whomever buys that thing
Yeah.
because there's a disconnected wire somewhere.
Yeah. And they showed a picture.
Or they have just don't give a F money.
Right.
And
Well,
just-
exactly. They showed a picture, and it is literally what it says it is. There's nothing about it other than just the banana and duct tape.
How are the protesters gonna deface that? Throw acid.
Oh, but they
Eat the
won't.
banana.
I'm sure, yeah, because I'm sure the same people that would like go and glue themselves to a piece of art or whatever else are the same kind of people that if they had the money would buy that crap. Like that's the
That's
same.
probably
It's the
right.
same gene pool. It's the same like reversing the process of a level evolution mindset possibly that that you could get. But anyway,
we
darn right, Jim.
Ray,
Fired up
I
this
want to
morning.
make note. You guys all know I rarely turn around, but I turned around a couple times a day. Ray, you have been noticeably absent of late, and
Yes.
so it's nice to have you back with your random thoughts.
He says it's not so much a wife's tale unless it's a sailor's wife. I don't know exactly what that means, but there you go.
See, that's what Ray does. He gives us things to think about,
Things that make you go,
and we go, "Oh, now I know what Ray's saying." But yes, I did. I think we said off air that I did hear about that cheese getting ripped off.
22 tons.
That's a lot of cheese.
What do you do with it?
Well, yeah,
You
you would
can't-
think there's not really a black market for it.
Well, yeah, it's kind of like getting milk in the parking lot of
I was just gonna say
Walmart.
he probably met up with his buddy the cow and had a cheese and milk and dairy convention. I don't know.
I mean, some guy's selling cheese out of the back of his truck along the road.
Black
Be like,
market cheese.
Nope.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, but it's really good cheese.
It's really good cheese.
And I'm only charging, normally at Hy-Vee it'd be this much money. And I'm
Yeah.
only going to charge this much money.
Yeah, I'm not
No,
buying.
you can't get this shit at
I'm not
Hy-Vee.
buying cheese black market.
I don't know. You can tell if it's good or bad.
Well, yeah, well, and you can also just scrape it off.
And you
So,
scrape it off. That's
yeah.
the good part. Guys, I had forgotten all about this. I haven't forgotten. I just haven't gotten to it. We started out
We started out on
with
fire.
my deep thoughts, and it just took off from there. But
did.
I must say that the Southeast Iowa Video Network is sponsored by KCTC.
Thanks, Casey.
Thanks, Casey, and all the gang over at KCTC. They're just right over there, Nick.
Every time you do that, I feel like you're going to start a monster truck rally when you go KCT. Sunday. Monster truck rally brought to you by KCTC. Thanks, Casey.
Well, I never thought about that, but perhaps I can change things up. But I like being consistent.
Yes.
Consistent in at least some way or fashion.
Consistently random.
It's got to be something consistent.
Something. And the Morning Breath crew, this fine group of gentlemen this morning, we are sponsored by Hy-Vee and Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh.
Thank you, Willie.
Thanks, Willie, and all of our local Hy-Vees and Hy-Vee Fast and Freshes. So, I don't know. There's not much else to talk about at 7:40. I mean, we could just keep going.
I mean, there's a drunken Care Bear that brawled with a homeowner and then realized he was in the wrong town. We could talk about that.
Well, now that you've brought it up, okay.
I'm blaming Matt. He put all these juicy stories in front of us.
You're the only one that reads them.
During the early morning hours of October 29th, 2017, he reads them first, a Des Moines, Iowa homeowner was cleaning up after having hosted a Halloween party. In his driveway, the homeowner found a Care Bear passed out in his truck. Cody Schaefer, we don't know if it's related to Josh, age 30, was snoozing away in the Grumpy Bear costume. I don't know if there's a difference between all the different Care Bears, but apparently one's named Grumpy. Grumpy Bear lived up to his name once the homeowner woke him up. A physical altercation ensued, how I feel every morning, forcing the homeowner to retreat inside his house. The homeowner locked his door, but apparently the enraged Care Bear managed to kick it open, breaking the lock. At this point, the uncharacteristically violent Care Bear was tackled and held down by the homeowner and a friend, and they were able to keep the Care Bear on the floor until the police showed up, although all parties sustained minor injuries. The Care Bear was found to be rather drunk, no shit, blowing out .179, more than twice the legal limit for driving. In his defense, he claimed one of his drinks had been spiked with drugs. That makes it so much better. He also reportedly thought he was in Burlington, Iowa, which makes all the sense after reading this. He's from Burlington. Okay, all right.
Des Moines County. He was in Des Moines.
Okay, he was in Des Moines, but he
He
gotcha.
thought he was in. He thought he was in.
Right, which is a different part of the state than Des Moines, right? Shaver, like by different part, we 3 hours in such a part.
It used to be the state capital.
He was charged with first-degree burglary and second-degree robbery. I wonder if he got life in prison. Okay, and so, yeah, there you have it with the Care Bear.
He should get life in prison. Without the possibility
of parole.
And only we know what we're speaking of.
Yeah.
And he should wear his Care Bear outfit when he goes.
Yeah, they were there. And look at the similarities. So they're having a party, right? Was clearly invited, even though some might say was not. Okay, stop.
We're not going to.
We got to go to break.
We're taking a break, John. We'll be right back, folks.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
At the Capper Auto Group, we put our customers' needs first and understand that everyone is as different as the vehicle they select. We offer new Ford, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram vehicles in a friendly environment that puts you in the driver's seat. When it comes to service, we maintain factory-trained technicians and competitive pricing. The Capper Auto Group still believes that service after the sale provides the best customer experience. Come see the Capper experience for yourself.
Hey, you want to see something really scary?
3, chills, and things that go bump in the night. The Brussels House of Terror.
Federation Bank is a locally owned bank providing award-winning customer service. We believe that we are more than just a federation of banks, but a federation of communities, serving Brighton, Richland, Wellman, Washington, Iowa. Federation Bank's highly skilled staff is here to make sure you are able to accomplish your personal and professional goals, whatever they may be. Federation Bank, your family bank.
Ahoy, morning breathers, welcome back. I don't know what was just uttered over there.
Yeah. John says I'm dialed in. I have to be good. My mom, she said, sitting here ready for set for the day.
It's like those.
Thank
it's like
you, Martha.
It's like that picture where it's like when someone gets locked in when they're playing a video game. They start here, and then they lean forward. They're ready to go.
He's ready. The pressure's on.
Pressure's on.
Let's get set for the day, Matt. This is where you shine. Go,
All
brother.
right. It's 7:45 a.m.
Come on, my man.
It is the 30th day of October.
Yes, it is.
One day until
Halloween
Halloween.
Eve.
Halloween Eve.
All Hallows Eve.
It is Beggar's Night. Officially, Beggar's Night is the night before.
Is that what it is? I thought Beggar's Night was just whenever you did the trick-or-treating. The actual kids went out trick-or-treating.
Simon on WHO says Beggar's Night is the night before.
Not in Des Moines tonight.
No, they canceled
it.
They canceled it because
The
we're going to
storms.
get.
We're gonna get
You're
ready.
going to talk about it.
So it's supposed to be cloudy and windy this morning. Scattered thunderstorms this afternoon and thunderstorms likely tonight. That's it.
That's all you got?
That's all I got.
WHO said there's like 50-mile-an-hour winds and all kinds of stuff.
Well, that's more serious than
20
what
to
I
30.
have. Huh?
20 to 30, I think.
This was yesterday afternoon. I was listening,
It's going to be windy and rainy.
which is why I did my hair.
And 74 for a high.
Okay.
51 for a low. Things to do around Fairfield. Trick-or-treat extravaganza tomorrow at Adding a Place in Fairfield from 4 to 6. Don your most bewitching costumes as we conjure up a Halloween celebration filled with candy and treats around Mount Pleasant.
The Fairfield Band is.
I was just going to you beat me to it. Dang it. Come on, Tim.
Just got to kickstart it for you.
Celebrate Halloween tonight in Mount Pleasant's Moose Lodge from 5 to 7. Everyone is welcome to trick or treat. We'll be serving hot dogs and chips and, of course, candy.
You can't have Halloween without candy.
You gotta have candy. Come to downtown Washington with your little monsters on Halloween for trick or treat on the square. 30 businesses and organizations signed up. You'll have a spooky good time, and that's from 5 to 6.
That's tomorrow.
That is tomorrow. It says on Halloween, which is tomorrow.
Okay.
On this day in 2003.
See, words matter, don't they, Nikki G?
They do.
Yeah.
On this day in 2003, LeBron James, who was drafted directly out of high school, made his NBA debut with the Cleveland Cavaliers. He's been going for a while.
He's had an impact, I think.
Yeah. Now his kid plays. All's right with the world. Oh, John, that struck something.
Don't you do it. Don't do it.
Just kind of made it into a little circus. But that's okay.
Hey, you know what? They did him a favor for. He's done a lot for the game.
Yeah.
This is me being polite. All right. He's done a lot for the game, so they did a favor by drafting his son, and it's like a reward for the guy. He's been in it a long time, so good for him. LaFlop James. All right, very good.
How do you know if a mummy is sick? He can't stop coughing.
Yesterday's was better.
Okay, it's time for me to get my book out,
Hold
isn't
on.
it?
Let me see. I might have an alternative. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure I do. Just got to find it.
No. Oh, he's got a whole book over there.
Do not eat aluminum, or you'll sheet metal.
Like that one. That's good, but at least the one that had something to do with Halloween.
Yeah, I tried.
So tomorrow, everybody, we do have the glorious Greta coming in. I think she's lobbying hard for costumes.
Yeah,
we're gonna have an emergency meeting after we go off air to find out if that's what we're doing.
The council should be assembled. Decisions will be made.
Thank you all for joining. We run long as usual, but we enjoy our days and we enjoy our time together. So we hope you do too. Thanks for joining. Hit your like, shares, and all that jazz. Comment. Keep them coming. We love it. Have a safe Wednesday. We'll see you tomorrow.